Well, hello everybody and welcome back. Today I want to do a little bit more in-depth explanation of the new Vado gun mount that I think is going to be very popular for my fellow hunters out there. I kind of touched on an earlier video, but I didn't go into enough detail, so I'm going to try to get a little bit more detail here for you so you can show you how all this works for you. What we're going to do is we're going to mount this new Vado HD second generation onto this 30-30. Now, unfortunately, Vado doesn't make a lot of mounting. In fact, I don't know if they make any mounting equipment for the Vado, but there's some companies out there that do that I found with a little creativity can be used to retrofit and make the Vado work. What I'm using is, this is the Contour HD, a video camera that's supposed to be the first wearable high-definition video available, and they have all kinds of really trick mounting equipment. Unfortunately, their mounting equipment is better than their camera, so I've kind of nixed this deal right here. But one of the things that's been really handy is I've taken this is a relatively new piece right here. This is their new rail mount system. It's designed to kind of slide in here and slide in here, and you can mount this, and it's got a 1/4-20 stud in the bottom of it, and you can mount it to a typical tripod top mount. But we're going to take this and get rid of that. But what I've done is the Contour uses these really neat, I don't want to call them Velcro, but hook and loop type deal where these kind of snap in together. And it's pretty solid is what it is. Now what I did is I took one of their pucks and drilled a hole in it and put a 1/4-20 stud in there and mounted it right to the bottom of where their normal mounting hole goes for this. So now I have their mounting puck, which goes to a variety of different things. This is the key to everything they do. Then I took one of their early models. I see they discontinued this. I'm a little disappointed because this is a pretty slick item. This is actually for their mountain biking. This is actually a handlebar mount. You wrap it around the handlebar. It's got some adjustable different size rubbers in here depending on the size of the tube that you're trying to put it on. But you simply wrap it around there and cam it over. And then what you have is you have the receiving end so that this piece can slide over top of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this and I'm going to put this on here. Let's just kind of see how this works here. Might need some adjusting, I don't know. I probably should have set this up a little bit ahead of time. We'll see here. It's got to come out. I did this once before, and I can't remember if I must have went on the barrel here. I've got this on a couple of different guns, and they're a little bit different. So let me do this right here, and you can see the way that cams over. Once you can adjust this, you can fine-tune this and get this on here. And now what you can do is you can take this, by releasing this, you can rotate this to wherever it needs to be to get it level for the shot. I'm going to give one more turn on that. Couple more turns just to make sure I get a good bite on there. Yeah, there we go. Now, with this on here, what we can do now is we take this, and what I did with this is I put adhesive Velcro on both sides here. If you can look and see, there's Velcro here, and there's a gap in the middle here. All right. What I did is I took one of these little Velcro straps that you get at Walmart or Lowe's or whatever, and I put right there, it just sticks right on top of there. Now what I can do is I can take, this slides right inside here. It's got a pretty good snug little fit there. And I simply just take this and wrap it around here. Actually, I want to raise this up just a little bit. That's actually better right there. And now what that did is that mounted this Vado in this cradle right here. And as you can see, it's very sturdy. It's not coming out of there. This silicone grip right here really makes it grippy, in between the Velcro here and the pulling in there and the squeeze fit here. It all fits on there pretty nice. Now, just for your information, this whole video is being shot by a Vado. I have a Vado on the other end that's taking this video, and I'm going to put this Vado on here. Then we're going to go outside and we're going to test fire this. We'll see the reaction through this camera, and we're also going to film it with the other Vado. So this whole scenario is being shot with the new Vado HD second generation. The one that's on the tripod is the new third generation. So now We put this baby on here, and now when a fellow wants to go out and film his hunt, it's right here. Wherever he goes with this thing, he's got a viewfinder here so he can see if he's pointing in the right direction. If he needs to make an adjustment here, he can simply rotate this a little bit if necessary. Make sure that it's level, so he gets a good level. It's you know what the viewer is going to see. As you can see, it actually needs to be rotated this way here, so we'll do that a little bit more. Okay, and now you can kind of see what's going on here. You can actually see your shot. You can see what's going on. You can see where you got it framed. You can see where you're going to be shooting and where the camera is pointing. So it's a pretty nice little deal. As you can see, I've got some tethers on here. Again, this is all the contour stuff. It's pretty slick here. These can be tethered together. If for some reason you should snag this going through the brush or whatever, you know, it comes right off, but it could be very easily. You don't have to worry about losing it because it'll be right there for you. But it stays on there pretty good. I don't know that I would walk through the woods through a lot of brush. I probably would leave it off till I got set up in my blind, or if I was sitting up on a stump or wherever the case may be. But there it is right there. Gives you a wide view. Very easily can track your target and see if when you shoot it, if you've missed it, if it stumbles, if it drops, if it jumps, or whatever it is, your quarry. You'll be able to see it out there very well on this new Vado here. So we're going to take this outside. We're going to do the other half of this video and see how it turns out. Alright, as you can see, we've got the Vado mounted on the front of the 30-30. We've got it adjusted. This will swivel back and forth, by the way, because it is on a screw stud. You can rotate it for your angle there as well. It can be rotated this way for your angle. Now, we're going to go ahead and load her up here. Alright, now what's really neat about it, it's got one button record, so once it's been armed, you just give that a hit right there, it turns it on, wakes it up. Another touch there turns it on. So now we're ready to go. We're going to go ahead and do a couple test fires here. As you can see, the camera stays put, no adverse effects to it. There's no moving parts in it, so it's all solid state, so it shouldn't give you any issues at all. And the nice thing about it is, while you're waiting for the deer to run off and lay down and die, or whatever it is that you're hunting, you can play it back for your entertainment right here on the camera itself. You don't have to wait to get back to camp or whatever. You need a laptop, you can see it right here. So if this is mounted on the bow and you can see where the deer jumps the string and maybe drops down or whatever, you'll be able to see that. If you hit them high or low, whatever, perhaps you'll be able to see what you did there. While you're waiting, you can see which way he ran off. Might help you through all the excitement, piece it back together and get you pointed in the right direction. He might have made a dart to the right to the last second, and you thought he went left, and you're walking in the wrong direction, looking for your deer. So this could help you a lot of different ways. So hope this helps you. It's really a cool deal. Again, if for some reason you should snag it, it's got a little tether right there. Keeps you from losing your camera. And with the silicone skin on it, it's fairly weather resistant. There is a waterproof case that can put over it if you're in a really bad environment, but I think for the most case, snowing, little dampness, some moisture outside, this should work for you pretty well. So with that, this is my second report on this. Hope it's a little bit more detailed for you and helps you fellow hunters out. So with that, hunt safe. Enjoy your new Vado HD second generation video camera, and go record that hunt.